What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph! I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Q&A with DH. Hope you enjoy. Alright, this question comes from Crooked Spine. Crooked Spine asks, who are some of your favorite bands, singers, guitarists, bassists, and drummers of all time? Wow, okay. Well, we've already done bassists. I did that in a previous question, so yeah. Just really quickly, quick recap on bass players. Cliff Burton, Geddy Lee, John Myung, Steve Harris, John Patitucci, Kim Stone, Gene Simmons, and Lemmy Kilmister of Motorhead. So that's just very briefly just going over that. Okay, now bands, favorite bands. I'm really trying to stay away from the prog rock bands. So let's see, fun bands that I have a really good time listening to. Bands that I there's no complexity. I listen to these guys and I just enjoy it. I do my best to anyway. And I pick these bands because they are very simple. Kiss, super simple, but it's just fun to listen to. The Misfits, again, super simple, fun to listen to. Motorhead, again, super simple, fun to listen to. Great music for driving, especially going to Vegas, man. Motorhead keeps me awake. Bands that I'll dive into when I'm not trying to just relax, but I really want to get into it. King Diamond, Merciful Fate, Soilwork, The Rippingtons, Rush, Dream Theater, obviously, Spock's Beard, the Dixie Dregs, Planet X. Oh, who else? Chick Corea Electric Band, Yellow Jackets, Rippingtons. Oh, those are jazz bands, but I still dig them. Singers. This might shock some people. The very first person that comes to my mind when I think about some of my favorite singers, first person that comes to mind, believe it or not, Robert Plant. I mean, I'm not a big Led Zeppelin fan, but I love Robert Plant's vocalizations. His vocals are fantastic. King Diamond, obviously one of my favorites. Great. Probably the strongest falsetto I've ever heard on a male singer ever. I mean, the guy's falsetto is amazingly powerful. Lemmy Kilmister, simply because that gravelly voice is unmistakable. I love that gravelly voice. David Draymond from Disturbed, he's got a really nice voice. I dig him. Rob Halford of Judas Priest, great frontman, very strong vocalist as well. And then, of course, I know probably a lot of people are going to go, well, of course you're going to mention him. Yeah, of course I'm going to mention Ronnie James Dio. Of course I'm going to mention him. The Metal Midget. I mean, the guy's voice was 20 times bigger than his body. I mean, the guy was just a phenomenal vocalist. Guitar players. Let's see. Joe Satriani, Gary Hoey, Eric Johnson, kind of. Steve Vai. Steve Vai. Yeah, I gotta be in the mood for Steve Vai. I do. I can't just put Steve Vai on and listen to him. I have to really be in the mood for a complex guitar composition to listen to him. Going back to a previous question about unnecessary complexity, Steve Vai gets out there. He really does. I mean, the stuff he writes is great. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of it is out there, and I can't get behind it. Pete Townsend of The Who. I dig his style, man. I dig his playing. Alex Lifeson of Rush. Absolutely love him. And another one that comes to mind, Glenn Tipton from Judas Priest. His guitar playing. And I remember I listened up to a certain point. Like, everything prior to Turbo, I loved him on. But when it got to Turbo and Ram It Down, I was just like, I'm done listening to Judas Priest. So I haven't heard anything after Ram It Down. So I don't know if he's gotten better. I don't know if he's gotten worse. I don't know. But everything prior to Turbo, I love the stuff that he did. So, drummers. Oh, gosh. Dave Weckl. Keith Moon. Gosh. Neil Peart from Rush, obviously. Mike Portnoy. He's a great drummer. Very solid drummer. I know he's not really a drummer. He's a percussionist, but the percussionist for the Ripingtons, his name is Steve Reed. He's a phenomenal percussionist. Right there with, well, if we're going to mention percussionists, might as well mention, you know, the greatest of all time, probably the GOAT of all time, Tito Puentes. You just can't touch him. No one can touch him. Gosh, I don't know her name, but I love her drumming. The drummer from Love Bites. Talk about a solid, rock solid drummer with some amazing chops. I absolutely love her drumming. That's all that comes to mind. I'm sure there's others out there, but you ask me who my favorites are. These are the ones that are coming to mind. So hopefully that answers your question.